My name's Gregory DeBruler. I'm 72 years old. I've come out. What'd you come out of? A box. Many boxes. In my life, from the time I was born, a little kid, I kept asking the question, why is the world so fucked up? I learned the word fuck from my dad, because another story about making a big fence in proper English. Anyways, back to why I'm here and what I hope to achieve. What I hope to achieve is to tap into the common sense of all of us, every one of us, that we don't trust our government, we know that we are taxed to death, we know that, and we know that the world isn't really what we would like to have happening. That's the geopolitical world. And most people don't really pay attention to it. You know, you got people farming and just living life, and they don't watch the news. They don't care about the news. If you look at the news, at one point years ago, they estimated there was maybe 8 million people that watched the evening news. When I heard that number, I was shocked. I figured it'd be more. So what it really means is there's a very small percentage of the population of the United States that watches the news, that even wants to get involved with government. We just kind of let them, our elected officials, do their thing. The problem is we got to this point. Constant wars from Vietnam on, all the prices are going high, sky high, poverty's rampant, and we all don't know what to do. What we can do is this. We need to come together to where we collectively tell the government what we want them to do for us. We've been silent the whole time. But fortunately and unfortunately, we're in this situation now where we have the most televised genocide in the history of television. And everybody's seen it, and you can't deny it's not happening. And it could lead into a third world war, which will be catastrophic, because those boys, I call them the big boys with big toys, the military, they've got weapons of mass destruction. Besides nuclear, they've got bombs that are just like nuclear, and they can flatten everything. So the Conscious Hour is about not just reporting the news. You can watch that on TV, you only get one side of it. But to report out the news, but to create solutions for the problems that we're witnessing in the news. That's what the Conscious Hour is about. I spent 36 years going inside our government agencies in one other country to really understand not only how the governments function or dysfunction, most of them are dysfunctional on purpose, but to find out why rule of law was never really being upheld. It's called corruption. And we all know what corruption is. We've seen it. We've seen it on TV. We know our government spends a lot of money. It's not accountable for it. Just one little factoid. Let's take the Pentagon as example. One year they misplaced $2.3 trillion. One year they misplaced $3.4 trillion. One year they misplaced $2.8 trillion. I'll stop there. It goes on for a long time. How is it that the Pentagon can make money disappear? Little secret here. It's called off-the-book operations. They like doing that. They do it with drug money. They've been doing that for a long time. They have accounts that come in that fund these off-book operations, so nobody really needs to know about what's going on. So, I don't want to get myself shot. I want to create a solution. There's a solution for this whole thing, and what it is this. It's called, let's be accountable to the American taxpayer of where our money's going. And when we do that, we're going to have to shift away from a war mentality that it's good for war, it's good for our corporations. Pardon me, screw the military industrial complex corporations. They have enough fancy weapons now. If they just stop creating new ones that blow up things even better, we could still destroy the whole entire planet. So why are we on this quest to build the next hypersonic, super hypersonic, whatever killing machine? It's simple. We're caught in this game of monopoly. Make more money, make more money, make more money. And you people, some people believe there's too many people in the world, you're collateral damage. This is where they're wrong. All you got to do is get in a spaceship. I fly around a lot in space. Go around the Earth in the nighttime. Look at how many places just before the sun goes down have absolutely no people living. The world is huge. The world can have 8 billion people, it can have 10 billion people, it can have 20 billion people. If we do one thing, we come together and live like a family on planet Earth. What a concept. Fuck. Like, we could all live together on planet Earth? Yes, we could. Get rid of the military-industrial complex, make them the new Peace Corps. What the hell is he talking about? The Peace Corps, they take all the available technologies that already exist in the world and they go out there and they implement them everywhere in the world, to every country in the world. Poverty's gone, starvation's gone, water problems gone, transportation problems gone, and those who run the economy right now own the world, all these different entities. They're going to make 10 times, 100 times more money. Why? Because people are spending money. Because the people in Africa have money to buy things, to build houses. Commerce is good. And one last note, you know, when Donald Trump came in, he says, China, 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 China's a problem. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Really? China's a problem? Okay, let's pretend they are. Okay, China, we aren't buying anything from you. Nope. No, you can't develop any of our technologies. Nope, you can't do anything. Nope, we don't want it. Your computers, your televisions, everything you have is gone. And then I could hear somebody say, well, we'll make it in America. Well, by the time we get up to speed to create new manufacturing plants and everything else, meanwhile, China is selling to everybody else in the world except the United States of America. So when Donald Trump comes in, if he starts China bashing, you can laugh at him. Say, Donald, China's not coming after us. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, wait, they're trying to attack Taiwan. I mean, people are stupid. These are Chinese people. I mean, they aren't going to war against Taiwan. They're telling these nasty little guys with these big ships that fly this flag of red, white, and blue right off their shoreline, you can't touch Taiwan, you can't touch. They don't want to touch Taiwan. They want to have Taiwan be part of their culture and be trading back and forth like there's no Cold War going on. We call it a semi-hot war, whatever we are right now. And that's gone. We don't need a military with 800 and some bases around the world. That's gone. All the money we're going to spend in the future is to make heaven on earth, to bring countries together, to create a global economy. And then you know what you get? You get the ability, if you want to travel, you can go to any country in the world. Nobody cares. So the Conscious Hour is about making that vision a reality, but it takes you. It takes you speaking out. It takes you just one time saying to your congressional representative, I don't like what you do. I want you to represent our interests. Our interests, the people's interests, not the corporation interests. This is what the Conscious Hour is. So if you like the Conscious Hour, tune in, turn on, tell your friends, and donate. It's a 501c3. I don't make money off this thing. I'm retired. I'm not interested in making money. I'm interested in communicating the truth, creating solutions for all of us so we can live together as one family here, right here, planet Earth, with love and respect for all life. So if that's something you like, tune into the Conscious Hour. Tell your friends. Share it. Let's make this thing go viral. It's not for me. It's for you. I'm just the conductor. I'm just the guy with the vision, with the implementation plans that once we have the government listening, they'll go, whoa, we could make a hell of a lot more money doing this plan. Let's shift. Let's just shift. And when we do, there's prosperity for everyone in the world. Have a wonderful Christmas, and let's make 2025 the year where the world de-escalates and comes together. But we might have a little hiccup because those warmongers still aren't done and Israel still isn't done. So if it explodes, after the explosion, we can continue on this new journey. And maybe we'll be lucky. And they'll pull their heads out of there and not go full-fledged to a full-fledged war. And we can start after the first of the year to build a world that works together. Have a wonderful holiday. Thanks for tuning in.